So I'll bring the voice, the volume up so that you will hear what they said. Here we go.
What man you are going to pay Wagawa. Alright. Sister, you need to deliver this message. Where you need to deliver this message? No matter what. How about you? No matter what. Over there away. That now you have to piece there now. And you only bought 1 month. They are shoes. 1 month. Also here day and night. Only but 1 month. They to do that. Vanilla get outside. Vanilla get outside. That's not watching. How do you care? How do you care about bed door? You are going to pay Wagawa. Oh my God, they go away. No go through. No matter Korea. Oh my God, they are away. No go through. No matter Korea. Huh? Let us go through. Oh matter Korea.
Now this is the second in command of Muhammad.
But the shock I read. That's how can I offer peace. But
now I want you to listen intelligently. Everybody listening to me, I want to remove this thing on speaker. You know why I had to put it on speaker? Because at times people will blame government. People will blame government. Although tonight I'm going to say my things specifically from the angle I think the army is also doing it, getting it wrong. I will say it here. But I want you to listen intelligently on this background. You hear female voices. You hear matured voices, women voices, which means some mothers are encouraging what is going on there. While we cry and say the army is invading our communities, the army muga our people. What army is doing on one side is when they come, they steal properties, they pack properties, and they just burn down empty houses. The army is not confronting these guys where they are. The army directly is not going to Umwele where these guys are. It's like in Okigwe, people are crying. People are running away because now they innocent people like that. It is not joke. It is not joke. Look at what is happening in Okigwe, for example. If the soldiers are coming there to confront these guys, the soldiers will first come. They will go to that military barrack or something there. They will spend 2-3 days. These guys will get information and just either change their positions and all that. Then when you come, you just enter community and start shooting. When you shoot the way you like, you pack the things you like and set houses ablaze and you leave. Why these guys makes bold videos to tell you that they are in the bushes and they don't live in the houses. Those houses, they only comes there, and when they come, they leave. So that tomorrow you will not say that you don't have all the intelligences you need. The military is totally compromising things, and at the end of the day, they go back and bounce on our innocent people. Then in Umuaka, this is the commander of Umuoma, the second in command, Umuoma, made a voice note and authorized by himself that his gang, they should share it to every WhatsApp platform of Umuaka. Hold on. Let's do this. I want you to hear.
You're going to pay Wagawa. Umuaka, they go away. No go through. No matter Korea. Umuaka, they are away. No go through. No matter Korea. Huh?
Let me use a bigger MP. Let me use a bigger MP so that the sound will come out. Very,
but the shock I read. How can I offer peace? How can I offer peace? But I can't hold that peace. إذا كان بشاي دو إذا كان بشاي if God is to deliver this message.
Hold on, please.
If God is to deliver this message.
Connected.
Mama Kafiri, Allah Admi, Mama Kafiri. Ameshana yeye ataje? Ebito. As an example, you confirm mfano kama alivyokuwa omega kuko. Karabala the Adam na that group. India can change it. Everybody know like that. Ameshana ataje? Ebito. No, yes. This one didn't other. No mark. I'm going to go. If you can, I'm going to come here. I'm coming here. I'm family. I'm family. I'm coming background. Which is good.
I don't know.
How do you get more to
It's like I have to drop my WhatsApp number here so that I will forward it to many people so that they will listen.
Over there, away. That now we have to piece there now. And you hold up 1 month. You 1 month. Also, here day and night. Only got 1 month. To do.
Now, those houses that the military burnt, these guys are now tasking the community that they are giving the community Ndioba in Omaka. Now, they have 1 month to rebuild those houses. If you fail to rebuild it, that they are going to come for them, that they will burn people's houses. They beginning to accuse people that no wonder Suruhimi. You see that in always. They are now saying that in Denka, some people in the village now are the ones receiving this kind of messages, threats from them, that they are working with the military people as Sabo. You understand? So that they are giving the community. You said the first speaker is better, the other small one. Okay, let me change it to that one. Let me change it to that one. So says he's giving them only but 30 days. That without them reconstructing house in replacement of that house the military destroyed, that they are going to come for them. They will burn down the whole houses in Omaka.
Power off.
So that's a direct message and threat. So I want to replay it again so that you hear what the second in command, Muhammad, said. The second in command. Okay. Let me try the other one and see.
Over there, away. That now you have to piece there now. And you only but 1 month. You are sure 1 month. Also, here day and night. Only but 1 month. You have to do that. Family getting outside. The family getting outside. That's not washing. How do you get bed door? That's not washing. How do you get more to shade? How much I shade? I'm imagine a cow by to stop you to sumo. Huh? Woman can go to you to sumo. What has your share? About family adults.
Okay. Now, I want you to observe. It's the day easy for our women to come out for social media, begin to cry. We are sympathizing with you as mothers. But we also have information that you cook food, you go and give to them. Say, today, water. Nobody care. And amongst you, who is saying stop promoting these guys? Who is promoting them? I will block you. Pascal, lawyer, come and get out from here. Delete your comment and zoom out from here now. Who is promoting them? Turn the babu get that place. If you not delete that in the next 1 minute now, so give blocking here. I'm gonna get onyara. Come and get away from here, you. Look how many of you don't know how to talk. 1 minute now, block now.
No putru. No matter Korea. Mama Kajawe, no putru. No matter Korea. Huh? Let us go again. We go through. On mother career. All that's a cool drop. But the shock I tried. I'm gonna help for peace. I'm gonna for peace. But I'm gonna hold that peace.
Did you hear? Every this guy no name made this thing. Where that idiot was making delete that comment when nobody here. Can so be block you. You don't need to be here. Many of you think I'm here to play. Mandane Rudy sleepers. Now what the loaf of bread will be here commenting. Come and get away from here. Now, on the background, I want you to listen to this again. You hear a woman's voice. Even the woman they cook comfortably.
But the shock I tried. I'm gonna help for peace.
Your sister Olala, which means they move about freely there. Why these things are going on?
Maybe shy. Alright. If you deliver this message.
I repeat again.
You are going to talk about Woman can go away. No go through. No matter Korean. Woman can go away. No go through. No matter Korean. Huh? Let us go again. No go through. No matter Korean. All that's a cool drop. But the shock I tried. I'm gonna help for peace. I'm gonna help for peace. But I'm gonna hold that peace. You can't be shy. Maybe shy.
Now, did you hear a mother's voice there, right? That's the number one point that almost everybody in this area, they are part and parcel of what is going on. This is how intelligence should speak to you. Two, that one is one. Hold on. On the other hand, now let me bring out. There's a video I'm looking for here in my phone. Let me see if I can find that video, and I want to show you guys something. Let me show you guys something here on this particular note. Now, on this video,
do you see
a lady? Now, let me give this one part, which means these ladies are comfortable in this area. Which means these young ladies are comfortable at the middle of these things. They still live there. They've not been able to run out of the area. For me, be you who, you shouldn't be trusted 100%. It has become a norm. It has become a crucial business in this area. Before we blame anybody, me, I'm not supporting the military because many of them are also stupid. But watch. Despite the sound of gun and all that, she was still comfortable making this video. I'm not against you, but I sense something here. Let's go further. I think I have another video. I would like to play another video. Watch this video intelligently. You see a woman pushing truck. Even when guns, sounds of AK-47s are being spread around that area. Watch. While they were shooting this gun, observe. Observe that a woman, a matured, a supposed mother, was still pushing truck on a scary action or on emergency or something that just hit you suddenly. You hear sound of gun. You will run and leave that truck if you are not part and parcel of this thing. If you are not in any way, in support of this, or if you are not in any way a party to this, you will run at the sound of gun. Everybody think about this. Nobody will hear the sound of AK-47 and still be comfortable pushing ordinary truck. Nobody. Nobody. Let's be realistic. So you see that area. You see this thing you guys are promoting. Go and ask of what happened in Udi, in Bayelsa State around 1999. When the military president was there, was in power. He never tolerated this. Watch as they shoot AK-47. You see, the woman, I don't know how I can show you this. Let me check if there's a way. Let me check if there's a way I can pause it and show you. I don't know how I can show you guys this thing. Bro, I'm on live. Check me live from watching on the boat. I don't know. Can you see this? Can you see? This is a woman with truck. This is a woman with truck. This is a supposed mother with truck. She's still pushing the truck even when sounds of AK-47 is being spread. Did you observe something? The woman did not run. Oga, your mother will run. Even you as a youth, you will run. You will leave that, even inside SUV. Even if you are driving Rolls-Royce, you will run. But guess what? The woman was comfortable. A mother. You see, government, I always say this thing. You see, I always say this thing. You see, government, the whole wickedness una they unleash on people, una just they give them morale. A responsible government, the DSS in Owerri, the police, the state police command did not see intelligence in this thing. The military did not read intelligence or meanings into this kind of videos. Do you know what it means? Look at the woman, though. Even the boy was running. The young man on blue was almost taking off. That one took off. But the woman comfortably, and the supposed fresh and young lady, a mother in fact, was comfortable, still pushing her truck. Just looking back, looking sideways and front, back and front, comfortably pushing her truck. In such area, government should think twice. Government should think twice. It's high time the government of Imo State start looking for means to start rehabilitating people in these areas. The bad roads you've given to these women have made them, or has actually made them think, or suffering and hunger has made these people to decide otherwise. That is why, Oga, anywhere where they rob bank, anywhere in the rob bank, you see woman carry gun or join there, check that robbery. You know they be small picking something. Bullet rings like silly, you know. Look at it. And funny enough, if you this video, I don't know how I can send it to you so that you watch. Funny enough, around her armpit, you understand? She holds a bag like this on her armpit. Then she's using one hand to push the truck comfortably. People should stop quoting Okurora here. Stop quoting Okurora here. So the woman, even under the sound of AK-47, now, in case if you are listening to this whole thing, you are a security official or you are a security top-ranking personnel from Abuja, or you are a senator, or there's any way this video gets to Mr. President or the chief of army staff, the inspector general of police and all that, I want them to kindly consider if those in authority in Imo State, if they are not part and parcel of this thing that is going on. I can assure you, intelligence should be deployed and sensitive measures of calm approach towards findings first before you start carrying gun going into the bushes to face these guys. There is lack of intelligence in Imo State as I speak to you now. One, the lack of intelligence is, number one, is as a result of hunger. There is hunger in that state. There is low infrastructural development or presence in the state. There is low presence of governance in the states. These are the elements that graduated these people or qualified them to this level at which they are right now. I want to tell you something. I want to share an idea with you. When you look at a government and the administration of any governor, and there are chaos up and down, people are misbehaving sometimes, or in any administration where they get the governor's commissioner or one of his aides indulging in possibly spending time in hotels with some ladies, group of ladies, running on threesome, or possibly taking drugs, don't only question the character of that particular governor, that commissioner or SA alone. Look at the bigger mirror or the bigger picture, who happens to be the governor itself. The governor must be a partaker. I'm speaking in other view of life, but understanding takes you to where I am driving at right now. You will see that the governor is aware, or he is part and parcel of that thing, because all he need to one gaga gote God he will be ocha or no zoya tope ya ko too small. They said Imo State, they said River State was declared state of emergency because of what is going on there. And I asked them, the level of bloodshed in Imo State, why is it being covered? Why have they not declared state of emergency? Is it because, is it that the sins of an APC governor is not enough for such governor who might sit and oversee these manipulations and abnormalities everywhere in the state? If they cannot suspend him, or they cannot declare state of emergency and suspend the governor for 8 months or for 6 months, let's try another person and see what will happen. Is it that if they do it now, the APC foes will close? That's what I'm asking. So what actually happened in River State is pipelines allegedly was blown off, according to them, of which we never see or saw as citizens. So are pipelines more precious and important than human life? Lives are going down every blessed day, and the chief executive officer who swore an oath to protect lives and property is comfortable somewhere drinking champagne, and anytime they want to either okay what they are doing, because there are much complaints on social media or people are bleeding from those areas, and it seems like the noises are coming flamely. So the best thing for them to do is to deploy certain men who will go into those villages, burn 2 or 3 houses fire, then use vehicle and overrun the area, make videos and return back to government house. who is actually ready to work for this country as a leader. The only thing the administration, the current administration in Imo State knows how to do better right now as I speak to you is, as I'm talking this thing on Facebook, you think they don't know me, they know me. They are here watching me. The police are here watching me. They don't even have time to go and monitor these boys to grab them or even think deep, critically the way I have done. But they have time to monitor you on Facebook, track your number, know where you are staying, bust your door with DSS, with your omonga salende bubago, carry you, put you in the cell for 6-7 months, just for them to bend your voice while the insecurity continues. And the people that are supposed to question them or start marching out in protest will be busy supporting them. Why? I don't know. Now, yesterday, one of the commanders of this woman made a video, and I want to show you how scanty this area is. And this should tell you that anybody you see in this area runs in collaboration with these people, because no normal human being will be in this area. 2, there is no way these people can survive in these areas without somebody laying a pot, some piece of pepper and onions on the fire for them. Now hold on everyone, that I may be able to show you these videos. So let's listen to this, our brother.
Today is 18th of August 2025, and like I promised dear friends that I will be updating them over the genocide war that is going on in Okigwe State, in the land of Biafra. And I want to use this opportunity to enlighten the international leaders, for them to hear the cries of Biafrans.
Hold on everyone, this is in Obinetiti. I want you to observe. Look here, you see that there are some lock-up stores, right? From where this guy is standing to the extremely end, to Arondi Zog, no vehicle is coming, no vehicle is going. Not even a chicken. You can't even experience. Watch while he make this video. You won't even see one bed. One bed. Which means okoko ni neba erichale. Ewu ni neba ndeji ame pepper soup. Observe what I'm telling you. You can't even see. You can't hear man. Unlike Ali Igbo. Not even a goat. Not even a cock in this area. So let's watch and see.
For the sake of innocent civilians, we are the men on the ground. We are the Biafran soldiers. We are fighting for our freedom. We have never been a terrorist. We have never been a criminal. We have never been a kidnapper. Even though the Nigerian government is trying every means to make sure that they painted us black, but we are whiter than white. We are only fighting for our freedom. I will show you a video for you to understand what Hope Uzodinma is doing in the land of Okigwe. I am live and direct, as you can see it now. I am live and direct in Obinetiti. And I am live into this war. I am live into this war to make sure that my people are protected.
This is a 4 square. If you watch from the beginning of this side to the end, nobody is coming, nobody is going anywhere. The other side, the same thing. My brother, I want to ask you, Angel Makeup. My brother. Angel Makeup is in the protecting Igbo. I want to ask you, brother. Is in the protecting Igbo. And in Igbo, are they not free ever? Are they not supposed, we are supposed to be seeing children. Now, Angel Makeup, my brother. I want to ask you, I know this video, I know so now they watch am. I know so now they watch am. Apokwa gidi una they watch it na they do. Angel Makeup, let me ask you, brother. The children, the kids that were going to schools in this area, where are they? Those questions, people, bloggers, everybody don't shut up. It's so blank that knows on any blogger, me na governor Ezoku America meji he chance ro poga ma ro poga anya you a fool. To bo one no job. Angel, my brother, Muozi, where are the people you are supposed to be protecting as an angel? Those people supporting this kind of abnormality now. P-Man, you say these people, you people that are fighting Okurora for saying the truth that Omaka is peaceful, Hafa. Stay quiet there, you. So, Angel, make up. Go Angel Mercury. My brother, I know but my brother, the worst you have ever done in this life is to deprive children from going to school. You've made this place ungovernable. You've made this place, there is nothing. Let me tell you, the only thing growing in this area is grasses. Are you listening to me? The only thing that is surviving in that Obinititi now is normal grasses, nothing more. Angel Makeup, intelligently I ask you, my brother, this place, where are the goats, the chickens, the cow? That place is not growing. You are not liberating that village. You've killed them. See, anything that kill a man and kill the education of his children, that thing has wiped out that generation. Do you know why? If they finish, some children self, it happens now. Some children will have exam in schools or WAEC. They finish their papa burial. A day to that day, they will do that. They will write WAEC.
No way I will see.
Because of that people. One child alone that is about writing WAEC. It happens everywhere. Once one child alone, one write WAEC for one family. Because of that child's WAEC alone, they will postpone the burial to 2 weeks or 1 week to make sure that child will finish writing WAEC. So far that WAEC has been registered, and in Papa die or in Mama die, that child must write WAEC. Go and verify. Anything that makes you in this life, you say because of Pekin, and this child and Papa die make you no right WAEC, you have jeopardized two things at the same time. In fact, you've lost the worst. You have done the worst to that child. Whether in Papa die, you take that child to school first. It is better for you to hide or take away from the thought or the attention or the mentality of that child. Keep such information away from that child. Let that child go to school, write exam and come back before you can now tell them anything. Angel Makeup, my brother, whatever you must have decided that made the children from Obinetiti not to go to school, the people of Umuele, for them not to go to school, you've done the worst to this generation. Okamani Burani in cha. My brother, I'm not worrying you on the internet. Oh. I know they war now. No, besides they fear any of you now. I know they war any of you now. But you know why I'm telling you these things? I just need to spark your intelligences. I need to make you understand. I need to make you understand some things. They've taken light, but they were on it. So I need to make you guys understand some things. Not be just to on camera, begin the war you, or because somebody wants to get validations on the internet. No, there's nothing like that. Brother, I have to speak the truth to your bones and cronings and marrows. Everything, growth in this area has died. And Jacob, growth, prosperity in this area is dead for the next 20 years. Do you know what it means? And Jacob, see, my brother, that's why I tell governors, that's why I tell politicians, report back to your constituency. Talk to people. Talk to the people you are representing. Talk to the people you are leading. Take time and talk with them. Interact with them. Enlighten the eyes of their understanding so that they don't get rebelled against you. You must find way and talk to the people you are leading. Make them understand that there is hope. Put in them the ability, the strength, the knowledge that there is hope. If at all the leadership or people who saw this angel makeup while he was growing, listen to his English, the guy is struggling with intelligence. And whether you like it or not, for this guy to have survived all this while, for these guys to have survived, for these guys to, nobody wants to die. If you get this guy handcuffed now and shoot one of his legs now, he start crying. He start telling you that he's only fighting for his people. That's what he would tell. He doesn't want to die. This guy needs life. That's why he's hiding. If he doesn't need life, why can't he? You have front on AK-47 Sianda now. All this is G3. Na Brunia Ganina me Barak Kayaranda go that day. He wants to stay alive. Frustration. It is frustration that you guys have given to these boys that made them decide like this guy needs peace. If this guy is an illiterate, as all of you may presume and say he's a fugitive, he's a vagabond and all that, you are the one that made him to be an illiterate today. The illiteracy you inculcated into his head is what is affecting him right now. Who knows what becomes of these other children today that you are collecting school in my place. You are collecting school, giving that same, the land where school is sited, you are carrying it, giving to church. What will happen to you is what you cannot even imagine. I see beyond what you can see. It's not charm. This is simple intelligence and calculation. Tell all your lawyers to put on their suit anyhow they like. Tell the DSS they should dress very well. If I talk, they should tell me shut up. Go and overrun my house. Come to where I am staying. Look for me, bust my door. Get me arrested. The only thing that will live after me is just the words of my mouth. The legacies I've laid in conscience, in conscience of people. So when you push them out of school, all these things you are doing to our mothers now in Ngopala, do you know that these are the kind of things that produce this, that can easily produce this kind of people? These are steps you take. And when we talk on the internet, you begin to rant. You pay your media boys. Well, they'll be ranting. Governor Zoku hungry, Governor Zoku hungry. Governor Zoku that has not begged you food, though. Governor Zoku that does not live in your house, oh. Governor Zoku that does not bear any man's house rent receipt, oh. Kai. One illiteracy, one bet of illiteracy and one bet of ignorance in a community can tumble a whole community and affect it at the entire nation. One anini rendo and his history is still there today. One anini, one OCC can go in Aba. One OCC. Why would somebody be an educated person will be busy bearing the name Osisi Kanko, and he becomes an Egbe wager. Be checking these people. Check all these people that are causing problem. Check if they even have ordinary O level. They don't have. You didn't give them. Check Don Wani in River State. Was Don Wani a graduate? Anini? Was Anini a graduate? Did you employ him anywhere and he became Anini? Is Osisi Kanko? Was Osisi Kanko a graduate? Did you give him any job anywhere and he became Osisi Kanko? Or he now refused or rejected the job and now became Osisi Kanko? Let us treat, before you separate quarrel, first of all separate, before you separate fight, you go first separate quarrel. I know things that gives birth to this kind of things. And when they are coming, I will just look at you and laugh because I know, say, you go, you see you with the leadership, keep mismanaging the people, then go oof you one day. You know, your bone no go even remain because you don't know how. If you know what it means to be poor, if you know what it means to be poor, watch you. Look at how illiteracy and ignorance operates. And Jamaica, only him and his gang go, they have stopped schools in this area. And they say they want to give children better life. They've stopped school in this area. Every chicken, because in this area now, they won't have time to go to the market and buy meat and come and cook good soup. What they will be doing is, if they hear one chicken, they hear one bird voice, they will fire gun. If they hear dog, even you can imagine this guy is making video and no dog is passing.
I am live and direct. I am right now in Obility, and today also the Nigerian terrorist government will understand what they pass through in Obility today. I told them that I am a disaster. I am earthquake. Anytime NJ makeup appears, is danger, and they observe it today. So I am bringing the notice of international communities for them to understand that the Major General Yahoo, the Papa Okigwe, is only fighting to defend his own people. Triple General in the person of Igwe Butozo is fighting to defend his own people. And likewise, all the freedom fighters, we are freedom fighters, we are fighting to defend our people. So we are not what Nigerian government accused of. No, we...
Now listen. You see politicians, no, now they buy those police people where they die careless. Both those army, now them are the pity well. You know why? No, now still they kill these people. No, nah. You know why? Do you know why? The children of these police officers, how do you treat them? How do you treat the children of these police officers? The children of these commoners also, how do you treat them? Do you know that all the schools in Imo State right now, as I speak to you now, 99.9% of them needs rehabilitation, needs renovation actually. No good roads. I showed you the video of protest today people were doing in Ngobala. This place, our location is being captured over there. So why are they not using it to work for these people? After you pack all this money and at the end of the day, insecurity keep ravaging the place, the people are provoked and they keep getting angry. Where will you be? Where will you be at the end of this age?
We are not a kidnapper.
Look at how
a purpose of them man, the Bible securities he created is the one that's kidnapping and killing our people. And the people will understand, okay, look at how they are burning people's houses, rendering people's houses. People, just look at this area now. You will not see any problem. That's why I am calling to the people for this song, for them to understand.
Did you know what? Did you hear what he said? He said, if you look from here to the end, you will not see anybody. It's only them. They've dominated this place in obinetity. In 2027 now, or during the last 2023 general elections, how did the state assembly member manage to win the election in this area? Because these things didn't start today, they are now, since 2021. It was worst. So how did they manage to win election here? Or so they wrote results in their behalf. Man, people are not, and the state assembly member, all these things going on now, have you heard from them? Have you heard from any of them? How did they manage to win elections in this area? I need to go back and check the results. The 2023 election results as announced by INEC. INEC, you see as things they use backfire. You see as things they use the backfire. People need to think beyond the bridges. Beyond, see, if you are a youth listening to me now, I want you to reason this way now. You see, in Africa, just remove sympathy, remove sentiment for your religion, remove sympathy, remove too much love for your culture. If you shift religion, shift sentiment, remove your eyes a bit from the love and quest for money. Believe you me, in 6 months, all the organs of mental reasonings in your head will be active. Are you listening to me? You will begin to reason well like human being. The only reason why people don't reason like human being in this part of the world is majority of the people thinks and support nonsense. Once you see anything majority people in Africa they are supporting, look very, very well. Look very, very well. See, I stopped somewhere to buy food one day. I wanted to buy food. We went for a journey. I and my brother and one of my other boy, Emeka. So we went to somewhere to buy. We were traveling, so we stopped somewhere. I said to them, I want to buy food. I want to eat. So I asked Emeka to get me food. Emeka told he told the other guy that they should go front. That look at that side where people gathered, where crowds. About them mother gathered well. So I was on call. After my call, I kept quiet. They bought the food. Immediately they tried to enter the car so that we will continue the journey while I will eat the food and possibly the other one will eat, and after Emeka will take over the steering, then he will be able to eat. Something entered my mind and I said to him, how did you know that those people cook good food? He said, I have a crowd don't know now. No one so people gather there. And I said, why? Don't you know that majority eat nonsense? Finally, on our way going, before we get to the place we are going, he opened his own to eat. The same person I told that, opened it. The next thing I heard was, people might be going there because the food is cheap, but the woman cooks nonsense. That is why in 2027, majority will vote nonsense. This is the way it is. So don't go and join any church because they have crowd. Oh, you end up losing your marriage. You end up losing your sense. You won't even reason like human being. When people hear you talk,
will be seriously dealt with.
There's something I wanted to show you there. You will see that all the rich and big men houses in these areas has been vandalized. They've taken over. Let me not show you this part, this side, so that you don't feel bad. People's houses, GP tank, these guys will climb up, bring it down. Tank stand, they use filing machine, so and down, blah. They even upon the situations in this area, they still, you know what, the current business is going on in this area now is Apakara business. So Apakara, people who buy scrap drives into these places, so they know they contact people that buys. That is why there was a proposal submitted by one of my friends those days. He was drafting a proposal that these people that pick scrap should be regulated in Imo State. Let us know how you manage to buy those things. I think it is at it should be from the office of the waste management in the state. Leadership, if you don't understand them, ask youths, ask some elders, ask some people. Somebody knows something better than you. For this purpose, some people were created, some people were born into this world. Angel, actually, no matter your real name. Angel makeup. Ebola, those places. Ebola, all those places. Nothing is growing there anymore. In the nearest 2-3 months, you will only be seeing even rabbit. You won't see in those areas. You know why? Because agro na abia ono gani boom rabbit in area. You will later see people that drop AK-47 go ezi on ewi. Those men on ground in Ebucha, as I speak to you, is all of you that lives abroad, all of you who sends money in our village, those areas are down as I speak to you. Man of God, you're welcome. More of your prayers. I appreciate, my brother. I don't want to call your name Mr. Christian. So in these areas, you have dislodged. Let me tell you in Jamaica, my brother, listen to me. Listen to me. Do you know that you've done these things you're doing currently will even affect the young girls from those places? So and they won't even see husbands to marry. Because here in the majority they are male child can do these things. So the same picture, the same scenario that happened during the time of Jesus, when they died all the male child because they were laying target for one person. From that day till today, that is why population of women plenty pass. It started from Bible. History had it. So in the cities, for pastors whom will be praying for ladies to get married in 2028, the prayers you should pray in 2028, use your mouth now and begin to preach to these guys now so that they will stop buying young people. That is the only solution to that. Unless you have solutions, or maybe there are other means you can create men, or you can start forming male child right now. Otherwise, there won't be husbands. And for those of you who are from Enugu, you are from Ebonyi, you are from Abia, you are from River State, you are even from Edo State, and you say it doesn't concern you because you are not from Imo State. There are some of you that the only wife your sisters will marry, your brothers will marry, are ladies from Omaka. Pretty ladies from Mobinetiti. There are some of you young ladies. You because you based in Kaduna, you say it doesn't concern me. I'm looking for a husband in Kaduna. Your husband, your destined husband, you say your God-given husband has been displaced in Omaka or in Obinetiti. So if God actually destined that man to be your husband, and today they burnt down their houses in the village, the man is now running helter skelter. He was supposed to meet you by this December. Either one thing or the other would have brought the both of you together. Destination and dimensions has changed. It is not God's fault anymore. It is no longer God's fault. So what do you expect? You as a young lady, if those guys were supposed to meet you this year or last month, they could not meet you again. Because you are not concerned, the little moment you should have preached peace, you did not preach it. The time and date will be shifted. God is never an author of confusion. The maker of heaven and earth has designed everything in its own place and according to the appointed time. The Bible went further. Let me explain to you. The Bible went further and said in Ecclesiastes chapter 3, it said, to everything under the sun there is time and season. And I ask my audience, what happens when you miss that your own time and season? Now, use your phone, check the meaning of season and time. Season comes once in a blue moon. After the rainy season, you cannot get rainy season in that same period again. You meet rainy season by this time next year. Another 365 days between the middles of the opposite. That is when you begin to meet these kind of things again. While you wait for the next season, there is one thing that always clock. Time will always continue its own work while you wait for the same season. On the process while you are waiting for the season, time is cracking age upon you. The moment the clock is going, you are growing older. Go and write this down somewhere. Say, I tell you this. Time and season. If you are supposed to have a child by 30 years as a lady, or by 26 years as a lady, and due to delay, you later met your husband and you now had a child at 38. The people God destined with you together at the same time and set of time in life, but from different areas, their children will still be ahead of your own. Any little delay can cost somebody more than what he or she can ever bargain for. You see, for those of them telling you that the delay is not a deny, sometimes the delay can deny you. I hope you are writing knowledge into your senses tonight. So when you see people causing problems and all that, and you are in support of it, I look at you and laugh. Listen to me, let me tell you, let me shock you. When they were having this land dispute in my place, and I heard some ladies, they will come on social media, thunder, fire, government, this and that, I will just look at them, I will say, child, I will keep quiet. I will just watch you and keep quiet. But let me tell you one thing. There are many of you that will come for closure of 100 days. You will find your husbands from Ngopala. There is no way. Many of you will not find husbands from Ngopala. There is no way many Ngopala ladies will not find husbands amongst you. So you are later, somehow, you may later become part and parcel of us. You may become part of us. So don't totally reject truths. Don't completely reject truth. Anything can happen. So when you are about supporting evil, think otherwise. Think. Pretty things are everywhere. You will later go to the market in Ngopala and you will buy food to eat. If you come for your closure of program, many of us will assist you. Many of you alone cannot deliver the security strength you need. There is a lie. We will help you. So that is why when you see evil, point at it, boldly condemn it. If you see where they recommend somebody for being good, if you see where they recommend somebody and say, I know one man who can stand bold and say truth the way it is. I know this guy. That thing has been my password. I have earned golds with it. People say, Governor Zogude here. No, this guy, across him. Yeah. Are you all listening to me? You all got your ears to listen to me tonight. But I'm telling you nothing but the gospel truth. It has helped me. It has been part of me. It has, in fact, it has drenched on me for good. I've had conversations of business. Do you know that I've been to places where something is kept for sale? And this thing is kept for such amount of money. And I said, give it to him, let him go. When he gets to his place, he'll send you money. I know him too well. They said, Governor, millions of naira. They say, carry go. Because of who? This guy. Yeah, just, I don't need to sign anything anywhere. Just at my words, they say, give her. When Nelson Mandela, Asia Fakego. When Nelson Mandela went for World Cup, that they should give him World Cup, they should grant South Africa to host the World Cup, the first country to host World Cup in Africa. What happened? Could FIFA reject it? God name. They granted it to him. In fact, the thing became in his honor. The man said that he's fulfilled. He didn't witness it, but he asked for it and it was granted. Asia Fake go. If you like, support evil. There are many of you here in this country, you don't see wife marry because your wife, the person that is supposed to marry you, they bad the person you are supposed to marry, they bad the economy, chased the woman to America. That is why you are still single. That is why the woman you married there wants to buy you. You know why? You married another person's wife. She herself there, she married another person's husband, and she had issues. There you are having issues. Yeah, don't you see that there's a gap? How do you correct this error now after 3 children? No way. Obi omege la siriwa o, obi omege la siriwa, wande bige ma siriwa, yomogage kwego mume, enyi ige ma siriwa o, yomogage kwego ma. Hey, Fabian, I love you, boy. You get what I'm saying? Deep understanding to realities of life. If you calculate your life normally, life is not too hard. Life is not too hard. Ability to reason beyond what the ordinary man can imagine is what makes you an essential human being. You know what? Stop masturbating your brain of reasoning. Allow it to gather. When you dish out in public, when people hear you speak like a king. And let me tell you, the strongest man on earth is not Angel Makeup that carries AK-47. Angel Makeup is not the strongest man. Angel Makeup is one of the most deflated human beings, even gentle. Do you know why I am bold to tell you some of these things? This thing doesn't make you a hero.
Today is 18th of
Carrying guns does not make you a hero. You know what? I want to see a situation whereby we will wake up, we will sit down, decide intelligently on how to liberate our people. Do you know that? Angel Makeup, let me tell you. Gina Gento, let me tell the both of you. Do you know that the youth of this nation has power to dislodge these politicians retire them once. But the one thing is so difficult. The only thing that will make it never to happen is the ability to gather 60% of the youth to agree on one thing. This 60% will be able to control the other 40% that is sick mentally. When they bring bylaw bosses to every cronings of any local government, we seize all and tell our people to vote there. They will vote rightly. When they vote, the same number of people that voted, any polling unit that had up to 800 persons that voted genuinely without being manipulated, that same 800 persons will march and follow to collection center. You can imagine in my place, for example, in my ward, they have about 19 booths. And out of that 19 booths, it is expected that we must gather up to 3,000 votes or 2,000 votes, for example. After voting, let's say 3,000 persons voted in Ward 1. And these 3,000 persons, 2,000 able men and young ladies, everybody marched together to the collection center. If you see 2,000 persons coming to submit the result, you as an INEC officer, you as police, will you be able to do anything? You will not do anyhow. Then, in the whole world, political words like that, every ward comes with 2,000 persons. We have 11 wards in Ngobala. 2,000 persons. Isn't it about 24,000 persons escorting bylaw boxes and bylaw papers to the council headquarters? If they get there, don't allow anybody to tell you to stay aside. Come inside the council, open it and count here before us. They count it. Believe you me, in so doing, all the godfathers of Ngobala will not even have say again politically. They will lose their value immediately. Now, what do you people do? The person you elect, tell that person to always be accountable at all time. If you like making wrong, go Abuja after 4 years, he go come back and I go catch him. These are steps you can take. I'm not carrying AK-47 about in the village. Now, if we go, if unko, he called the burunko, in a buzinko, how dare you? If we AK-47, isn't that shameful? If you see any Imo State person on the social media who tells you that he's a content creator, that he's a blogger, ask him how peaceful is his state. If you see anybody from Anambra State who tells you that he's a content creator or what, and he cannot speak up boldly to every cronings and all that, some pastors or me as I am, does not have limit, he does not have a boundary. I don't fucking care. If you do, I don't hate to oppose on them now. I don't hate the man. I like him. But His Excellency, Iwu Oboko, you are not doing anything for our people. That does not stop me. That I like you as a human being does not mean I will not tell you the truth that you are not doing anything for Imo Light. You are just a 0% to Imo. That's how a man should be. Love. I was sharing with, I went for an interview at one podcast, One Daily Hammer, owned by JPAC. And I said to him, while he was asking me something about Evangelist Ebukobi, I said to him, number one, shut up. This man is still my brother. If you don't know, then that being the fact of being a brother or thereabout does not stop me from telling him the truth. Sentiment apart, Oga, you know do this one well. And I have every need to maintain my standard in telling him this one will act of criminality. When it will backfire them, I will not sit as a king and say, Hallelujah, people should stop being afraid. See, some people are selective when it comes to the level of truth they will talk. They don't say every truth they see. They select the ones they will talk. Why? I tell them about that video. What are you dodging? All over on a village, you guys a content creator or a blogger, a kangaroo house. Are you not ashamed of yourself that the only house you can build is that dirty thing? All of you. You as a politician, you are not speaking up. Why? Because you felt you have a house in the village. You don't want to have issues with these guys. Or yeah, since you don't want to have issues with these guys, since they have elected you now, or you rigged your way in, confront the power that be now. Confront the government, speak in their behalf now. You cannot do that one. You only are the middle. It ain't hot, it ain't warm. You are not useful this side. You are not also useful this side. You are even look. If they elect you and you choose to be an idiot at the Federal House of Representative level, as a senator, you cannot talk. You cannot challenge anything and just you are afraid. You don't want them to suspend you. You don't want them to do to you what they are doing to Natasha today. Senator Natasha, I don't want to undergo that thing. I don't want them to suspend me at the ordinary State House of Assembly. In history, in the history of Federal Republic of Nigeria, as a whole, an Ngopala man was elected into the State House of Assembly. The man got to that place and saw what they were doing, that the abnormality was so stupid. The man abandoned the seat and left. My brothers are here. Ngopala not here. Many Ngopala not here. They are living witness to what I'm telling you. Before God and man, after remove Remeki Hediohan, Honorable Tochi Okereke, Elder Tochi Okereke, even the man, the richer than that position, you know what he did? He left the whole thing and ran back to America and said, fuck this system, man. The man left to back. I said, on that Federal Republic of Nigeria, one from Bishi Menia is on record. He boarded flight and left back again to abroad and abandoned that seat, said to them, to hell. I cannot be there and watch you guys do nonsense. Nobody can do it in Nigeria. It is hard for SAs to resign. No, ordinary SA, when they pay paint on chim on it to resign. This one was duly elected. Honorable Tochi, Kasoyiki just commented his name now. Honorable Tochi Okereke. Go and ask. And therefore the man, or they cook too much. He will weigh in or something. The thing will begin the show for him. He stammers and cannot be some of those things. Just walk out. The man left the position and went away and go back and face their business. Elected. Immediately, he left the position. He didn't resign. He just ignored them. They later declared the seat vacant. The man don't even care. He didn't go to God. He didn't even approach them for anything. Man abandoned them. Immediately. This jobless Eku case, you see today in our place, all of them printed poster. I want to go and replace him there. Oh, I want to go there and replace him. Oh, all of them. They printed poster everywhere. That was when the governor of Imo State, he came to campaign for one of my Okoko brother, who went to State House there for 1 year and 4 months and came back with wheelbarrow. I said wheelbarrow and some shovels to build poultry. That was all he achieved. That's how today he's running about. He's complaining that the state government allow collar shop Wunya because no they open letter to the state government. Okoko. A position one from Bishim and abandon or Larie happened to tell Larie. They went and brought. Yes. They went and brought Flavor. That was when Flavor came to Ngopala. Flavor came to campaign because everybody was like, what? The man said he cannot be there without bringing or returning dividends of leadership, good governance to the people. He abandoned the seat and left for them. Only the good way they do from your own pocket, pass waiting senator they do for Ngopala people. The man just abandoned the seat and first time in history. And they tell you, one is not long ago. This thing happened. He won from 2019. He was at 2019, 2020, 2021. How long the man abandoned this? He said, I don't understand what these fools are doing here. He just bring any bill and they okay it. They are not doing roads in my place, man. I can't bear this nonsense, man. the man said, I can't watch this shit. I can't watch these people do this thing. He cited these people and abandoned the seat and said, I came out from a royal family. What nonsense! The man left. The same people whom we are elected with him. In fact, he was the richest state assembly member in Imo then. The man refused to wear that agbada with them and join them to do those their hallelujah boys say, on your mandate we shall stand. He left it and walked away. Yes, he was in office for 2 years. Thank you, Jadon. Only 2 years. Till today, will be paying salam aleikum because it was a shock to everybody. Went back to US and abandoned these people. Everybody, those people who returned their seat, to whom we are there because they wanted to rule with him, till today none of them can still challenge him. None of them has attracted any good thing to their constituency. The same seat one man abandoned and left. Many of them has been there now for almost 8 years now. Nothing to show for it. So you are the Federal House of Representative level. They are killing your people. You don't have say. You can't even say anything. You're observing table manner. You don't want the government to see you, the governor or the president or the speaker or the Senate president to see you as only an opposition. Then you need to close your mouth. Anything they say, does and yes, I say I. You say I. You raise your hand. The Senate president said the ayes take it. The 4 point something trillion they are using to work. They will use it to construct road in Nigeria, and 3.2 billion, 3.3 trillion goes to Lagos, and 1.2 trillion goes for the other entire states of Federal Republic of Nigeria. Instead of you to say, no, this is wrong, may it be shared equal, because no state is bigger than the other. There are criteria, there are certain things that makes up that qualifies territories as a state. Allocate the same thing to them. Why would you want to develop certain section of the country far than the other? And your person will be there, your legislator will be there and raise his hand and say, when they say those in support of this motion that 3.3 trillion should go to Lagos State, while 1.4 trillion should be shared amongst the other 36 states, inclusive of the Federal Capital Territory. If you know you're in support, you Olodo will wake up with Baba Liga. And people are so afraid of you. If I can talk to this unknown government and tell them how stupid they appear before me, who are you as a senator? If I even hear you say you are a Federal House of Representative member, do you know how I see my Federal House of Representative member? Do you know how I see him? Because of his low performance. I used to respect him so much. He's a man I used to respect so much, but hence he holds this public office. I dey see him as a nobody. He no be anything for my eye like this. That's why the day both they talk him for here. He cannot do me anything. He no go fit do me anything. Only police he go fit get, and he no go fit still do me anything. At the end of the day, because he police to them, Potapa to them, Papa can wear a bastard, koro, and where the onyonya, and as I tell you, say he be, he's a nobody. Yeah, but she US barobo one people here. Oh, na gbam gene. Background or na background or I be make they look background. We in background too pure. What thing go tell me? No, na they fear these people. No, na they fear this. Me, I'm not afraid of any of those cockroaches. I know they fear them. My state assembly member, I know they fear the idiot. And one where. He's only a product of Benson and Hedges. There's nothing more. And when so far Babylon don't go Aluru before. Do you see me insult everybody in Ngoba? I don't do so. We have people, we We have well-respected sons and daughters of Ngobala. We have people, in fact, we have some Ngobala people that if you see them, you can't even stand. Some private and well-meaning individuals. We've had people that held public offices. Do you know that the Emmanuel College you see in Owerri, was brought by an Ngobala man? They didn't know Kebu. They didn't know Kebu. Brought that Emmanuel College for there. Owerri guest was also brought by an Ngobala man. They've held positions. Very recently, I don't want to talk about this. I only kept quiet. Do you know that an Ngobala man was the INEC sensitive printer? At the power sectors, some Ngobala people, the likes of this Sam Amadi, has been there. We've had people. Currently, the Northeast Development Commission boss is an Ngobala man. Do you see me insult these people? Even though they don't know what they need to do, they don't know what they are supposed to do. I pity them because I don't know. As in, when they come to Ngobala, they feel the pains of the people. The moment they proceed to the airport, they now forget about their people. That is what we are facing. They don't have these our big uncles. The reasons why you see people like in my local government, people listen to me more than them. They don't have the zeal to help our people. They don't carry our people along. They want to enslave them, keep them in perpetual pains and hunger. Do you know how many? When you talk about having youth in Nigeria, local government that has youth, vibrant and intelligent youth, Ngobala is one of the. I said, consider me, not only me when they see for camera. Do you know thousands amongst them? That's one. Two, let me tell you. Do you know that 79% of the youths that went to school in Ngobala, youths that were born from 1982 upwards till today, 69% of them trained themselves in the university. %59 of the young ladies in Ngobala whom are graduates as of today, they struggled and they trained themselves in the university without hookup. Go to Poli, go to Nekede. You see some of those shawarma spots you see there, they are owned by Ngobala ladies. You see some ladies making hair, they are Ngobala ladies. They are our sisters. Even common POS, they will be doing it. I know of an Ngobala sister who sells restaurants. She's a student in Poli. She's a student in Poli. She cooks all this mama put. While she sells that food with some of her friends and sisters there, she goes to school. If she has lectures, she will rush to school. After the lectures, she comes back there and starts selling food again. And she cooks good food. I know ladies from Ngobala that cooks food and they sell per kg. I mean liter. They sell it per liter. One bowl, one pint, one bucket. I know many of them. These are things they do. They do all of these things just to help themselves. I also know many of them that comes home every blessed, like Saturdays, instead of them to be in Owerri and start jumping around hookup, they will be in the village, join their mothers to farm, except now that they've taken over our farmlands. They will join their mothers, go to farm, wetagare, abapo, koya, yama brugari rono wore, ore some, where ya go hendo nidre, wore panu ko geriere. You can never go to any of them, their houses in Owerri, their schools in Owerri. Nkobili runo le on rofe o geriere. Oshirofe. This is how we are cultured. This place has suffered pains. Yet, no help from anywhere. If you give some of those our big uncles positions, instead of them to come back and start putting our people in in government work, federal jobs and all that, they will relax in Abuja. And when they see some of our brothers come to them, because an Ngobala man, do you know that if they give you position you are from Ngobala and they give you position, whether at a state level or anywhere, do you know that our people will leave the village, they will buy things, come to your office to come and appreciate you. When an Ngobala man was the secretary to the state government, Sir George Eche, Ngobala people troops to his office every day. Even if you don't attend to them, they will stay outside. Even if you don't attend to them, they will find means and start sweeping gate for you first to show you that they are in support of you. At the end of the day, what do they get in returns? Nothing. It's just that bad road you see there. If you try to talk above them, the only person that has lasted, who spoke against them and lasted this far was me. It's just me. Courageously, recently some of the youths are coming up. You see them now talking. Bad leadership. During the time of Owele Rocha Sokrocha, do you know about 3 or 4 of our brothers were appointed commissioners? Currently, as I speak to you, we had 3 commissioners. So, Commissioner for Lands, Commissioner for Science and Tech, with the other Olodo who went to Federal House again. 3 commissioners right now. Go to their offices and check. You hardly see them carry 1 or 2 Ngopala person along. They ignore and abandon our people. The only time they will come back now and start showing love to our people now is from this December. They will show some love, empower some people. Wrong. Then around September next year, close to the end of 2026, they will appear again. They will now show love. The people will forget their pains. They will come closer. Then you will be seeing them in the village without security. They will deceive youths because, of course, you know how blind the community is now. The communities are. They will scam them. Do you know that a politician in my place, in my own place, came and told my elders that he wants to divide the community into 2, that they should contribute money. He wants to buy autonomy for them. If I like now, I will call the attention of Hope or them on this one, since he's not challenging Hope, so that Hope Ejin can buy Yahoo. The same man Hope sent to State House of Assembly collected 12 million naira from poor people in the village, his own kinsmen. He scammed them 12 million naira. Not in the village autonomy. Not to divide the village. When he is so nothing. Also not to divide the village. Even me as one for can never. When we keep believing they divide them into. Obasam. My own little village contributed 700,000. I told them that I don't contribute. They contributed and gave to him. He says he's giving them autonomy. He scammed them 12 million naira. Autonomy they didn't see it since 3 years till now. What are they doing with autonomy? That is how they go about splitting villages, splitting communities, causing problems and all that. What is your target? You want to become Okenze. How much do they pay Okenze? At what value will Okenze add or add value to our lives? 0, nothing. No. I don't know what your own community is passing through. I don't know what is going on in your own community. If you look deep, the chronings of your own local government and community, a lot is going on. And the show Manama for Ama. Ask them. There is one man whose maternal home is in Gopala, Kisri Dikebo, who happens to be an NDDC contractor. The other day he held his birthday. I saw those criminals who went to those who had offices in Ngopala. They were not writing him birthday wishes and messages, and I laughed because they will make this one dry. The next night they will suggest for him to come and contest for governorship. If an Ngopala man is contesting for governorship and is not smart, you know how his brothers brings him back? They will always station his campaign within Ngopala. Somebody that is running for governorship, they will just mount you. Just this is about 5 or 6 individuals. By 2027, if I hear their noise, I'll be calling their names on the internet, and you will not do anything. Get your gambugi. He the make cable noise. Gone are the days only Yabamba court. You are just a mad person. They will drag you around the local government alone. Somebody is running for a governor. Don't worry, I will take care of you. As of today, they have scammed one Ngopala person again who lives in the US. They told him that they will secure tickets for him to come and run election. Yeah. They scammed the young guy 10 million naira. Oboko, who is in the US, is trying to lead people in his village. They don't scam him 10 million. That is what we are dragging in our WhatsApp group now. And I'm not saying that I just kept quiet. I'm just watching all of them. 10 million. You that lives in US, in all US, scam Rogeba. That is how, and you don't have sense. Height in one home, sense in 0. These are the kinds of elements who contribute money from the US to cause chaos in the village. Now the village, the communities are boiling now because of 10 million naira only. if you don't take time na ha ga-emecha onwe ha chere because of 10 million naira and all we get gburu gị azụ wayo. Let me leave you here. A lot of things you need to hear, but don't worry. May God keep us alive to see 2027, and I can assure you, it's not going to be game as usual. My name is Governor Ezioku.